We back. Hit it.
It's summertime round 09. On the corner, real heavy, nigga won't shine. I had this thick red bone on my armpit. Angelina Jolie, nigga, I was Brad Pitt.
I gotta keep saying, stop saying we back, because I've been back. I done did a couple videos, so I know they're gonna get old, tired, and repetitive and redundant. But nonetheless, thank you for tuning in to my little video. I won't promise I won't keep you too long. Maybe give me 8 minutes of your time. So tell a family member, friend of a friend, so we can get it in to 10K, so I can do this giveaway. Oh, bars. All right, okay. All right. So I want to do this giveaway at the end of the year. Like I said, traditionally want to do it around either Thanksgiving or do it around Christmas. All right, make sure you go follow the fan 313 Retro Queen, McFlyKOF. Also check us out on IG under Who Has the Heat. We're trying to get it in for season 12, so tell a family member, friend of a friend if you like the battle, or you just want to check out the battles. We have plenty of battles up there. We are all the way up to season 11. It's very, very interesting to see our growth. Now, like in previous videos, like I said, it's kind of the Jordan thing. You put your Jordans up, but if you not early, you not first. If you on time, then you are last, right? Because it's like just a serious race to get those videos up early, unless you have a very big channel, in which I don't. So I kind of try to venture out and do other things. Now, with that being said, since it's Air Max month, I have to give a big shout out to Go. I guess I made it to some certain level where they give me early access to shoes, so they actually got here pretty quick. So with that being said, bang, I will knock myself out in the progress with this shoe. You see the green box, you already know what time it is, right? They say this is an Oregon PE, but hey, it is what it is. I ain't gonna argue, that's what they say. It's interesting to know how GOAT has been getting all these Oregon PEs lately. And so I was like, something ain't right. They don't even drop on sneakers. But this is, y'all see that? 10, which is mine. Air Max 95, 97 Stormfisher colorway, multi-colorway, right? So they got the Storm, you got the Thunder and the Lightning. So eventually I will get all of that pack. I guess you can say hype bees, or just the sneaker head in me always need the pack, right? So eventually we shall get it. And as you can see, got your traditional duck, right? Tinker, Hatfield, all that good stuff. Bang, go-kart. And I didn't think these shoes would look as nice, but they are a lot nicer in hand. All right, 95, 97 mix for Air Max month. All right, I think everybody who wanted these had an opportunity to get them on this past Wednesday. I got my early access was last Friday, I want to say, but I wasn't going to get them, but I said, let me just go ahead and get them. And they said, okay, yeah, you still had a chance to get them, but here we are. The shoes. Check them out. I got that transfer here. You got that duck of a feather. That's what they normally go with lately with these PEs. I don't know if it's more for casual wear, or these actually for a specific team, because normally you get the track team, basketball team, football team, right? They get their normal shoes that are specific to them, right? So this is a pretty interesting, like I said, it's based off of the Air Max 95 and 97. It kind of got that iridescent look. But these, you see how that flipper flopper? That is pretty nice. And then you got the big booty bubble. And on this one, you got the normal O, which probably nobody will see. And then you have the duck of a feather. So that's enough for that other shoe, but we're gonna do this shoe, right? Because this one has the hang tag on it. And again, like I said, it pops, so it kind of reminds you of those Volts foam powder that just released. Take out these glasses, and you have your Nike here, which is kind of iridescent. You got your duck, and then again you got that ducks of a feather. So I think that's a very dope. You don't have any extra laces for this, but I guess it would make sense. Ain't no sense of doing no lace swap on the 97s. Now the 95s, 97s, and 98s, to me, I think the 97s are more comfortable. So we'll see. I think they bringing back the big bubble 95. So I think I'll be passing on those. I think I still have a pair that's not in bad shape, so I won't be grabbing them. But for these, I think they're showing these are $285. I think I got them for $275. So again, very, very glad to have these in the collection. And I want to say this is probably got to be some reflectors or somewhere, I'm hoping, but it's more like a Oregon colorway, and I can see where the inspiration came from, because Oregon with all their different uniforms, specifically if you're talking about football, right? And inside here you have the duck, which is very, very dope, very, very dope. And then you don't have any shoe tree, you got more of the stuffing here, right, and versus the shoe tree inside. So yeah, you may say this may be a hype beast pickup, but I actually, like I said, I like these. These wasn't on my radar, but like we always discuss, I have my plan for the year, but it just, the crazy part is the shoe that you don't know that's coming out, so you can't really plan for them. But I just want you to get a closer look. As you can see in the air unit, right, you got that lime in it and all of that. I mean, other than that, it's really not too much else to say about the shoe. Other than that, I think it's just a very, very dope shoe in my opinion. I'm trying to see the other shoe, or is it just the same because the light isn't? It's the same. Okay, so yeah, I think a lot of people will be checking these out once you see this shoe. So with that being said, it's like I always like to do, as I do one last quick spin around and overview of this shoe. On a scale of 1 to 5, what would I give this shoe? An honest and unbiased rating. I think I would give this shoe about a 4.75 out of 5. Y'all think that's okay? You agree with that? Okay. All right, 4.75 out of 5. Now the reason I would give that, because man, for these in general, I guess because of the P, I guess that's good. But for a general shoe, if you just don't say it's Oregon, you're probably looking at about $160 shoe versus a $275, almost $300 shoe. So y'all let me know, did y'all go after this shoe for Air Max Day on GO, or did you try to go after some of the other shoes on GO? Because I was just completely out of the rotation, or whatever you want to call it, because I didn't have too much time to go do anything, so I was just happy to get early access to this. And other than that, hit that thumbs up, like, subscribe, share, and to the next one, I'm out. Peace.